Today we are looking at shadow, how to add a shadow to your shape, your text, and any other thing. So you just draw your shape. For example, you see a rectangle or a square in the working area. So you make sure that you have highlighted that one. You have highlighted the item you want to add the shadow. Then you go to FX. Then you go to shadow, drop shadow, this very one. Then you wait for it. There will be a pop-up menu for you. So as you work with the pop-up menu, you also try to monitor your work. So let's start from, we have opacity, we have distance, we have spread, we have size, and we have noise. Now let's talk about the distance. The distance, as you move this very pointer or this very shape, as you move it forward, you see that the distance of the shadow also changes as you move it forward, as you move it backwards. But in anything, do not increase it too much. Then you also come to the size. Then you also increase the size small. Now with the angle, we have 120. As you see, this very bar as a clock here monitors your angle. You can just click on any of the angles to make sure that your arrow is at where you want it to be. You can also type in the values. For example, if I want to change the 135 and make it 90, I just delete it and type 90. So with a spread tool, you can also increase it a little bit. You see, as you increase it, you observe your work. And you have to make sure that what you do suits your preference. And also with the noise, you can also increase the noise. You see that there are some particles around it. Let me do it. You can zoom your work and see it clearly. So now I can choose to remove the noise out of it. Now you see that there is a small noise. I do not want it. The size too, if you choose to increase the size, you see the difference. Then the distance. After you have done that, you just click on OK. And your effect is there for you. We also want to use this opportunity to talk about gradient. So if, for example, this same shape, you want to add a gradient, you just go to FX, you add gradient overlay. If you have your color overlay tick like this, before you can add a gradient overlay, you have to deselect the color overlay. So this is the gradient overlay. We also have normal, opacity, and we also have the linear, the style. We have angles here and the scale. With the gradient, we can just click on this very one, the gradient here. We click here, this very one, showing that your color at the bottom is black. Just click on the color or on the button. You see a color. You click on the color and you can change the color. Then you change the color. You press on OK. You see my work. It has covered it, so you not see it clearly. You can also click on this very one, which means that the work on top of your work is white. You click on it. Then you can also change it to any color at all. So you select your nice color for it. I can change it to yellow. This is my color. I click on it. Then I click on OK. We have a preset, which means that they are gradient templates. When you click on them, you see that they are changing. But make sure your gradient is not more than 3. At least it should be 2. So that your work will be nice.